Well, welcome to this journey at the Grand Canyon. I wanted to take you on this trip. I'm back at the studio working on a lot of other pieces, but yet I wanted to talk to you about this piece called Sunrise Patterns. It is currently available at the Grand Canyon, and I want to give you a little journey back in time. I love the canyon. I've spent multiple years, I believe it was 13 years in the celebration of art, could be more. You know, when you do it that many times, it's easy to lose track. But yet, it's always special every time I go there. Now is a very special time while the canyon has the celebration of art exhibit up. You can be a part of this journey and contributing to this event, as this event is all focused around creating a permanent art venue at the Grand Canyon. And the celebration of art has been going on since 2009. So this is what the event is about. It's to establish a place for the creative arts, for Grand Canyon art, and they are making progress on this goal. So that's exciting. But we do have the show up and running, and it will be ending soon. But I wanted to show you this piece. This is Sunrise Patterns. It was painted along the south rim. That area up there is where you have to ride a shuttle bus most of the time. But yet during the celebration, we're able to take our cars and pack our gear out there. And so it's really great because you can get away from the crowds and have quiet moments where you can really focus at the canyon. And so this particular scene was early in the morning up on Hermit's Road, and I think it was quite mesmerizing. So let me take you on a journey. Let's look at the canyon and then visit this spot where Sunrise Patterns was developed. I have a few still shots of the developing of it, and then also I made some changes after I completed it and had brought it back inside. The tree grew. These things happen in paintings. Actually, there's a lot of greenery. You'll see it at the site, but yet I chose to not do quite as much when I was out plein air. Brought it in, then made that decision. I wanted more of a green large mass in the front. So you'll see the change in the finished piece. This piece is available at the show right now, so I hope you will consider jumping in there and joining us at the canyon and contributing by buying work there as we work towards our goal of having a ongoing gallery exhibit of the Grand Canyon art that they have collected over many, many years, and it will be there for all the visitors to enjoy. You can also read all this information in the description, but I want to thank you for coming into the studio. I am Linda Glover Gooch, and this is one of my pieces called Sunrise Patterns. It's an oil and it's 9 by 12, and it is at the Grand Canyon right now, ready to come and grace your walls. All right, my friend, enjoy the video. On this journey with me as I create this piece titled Sunrise Patterns. It was early morning up on Hermit's Road at the South Rim, and I just felt like this dramatic scene drew me in. Those beautiful shadows and that front cliff with those dynamic shapes really caught my eye. So this was my plan for the morning, to work at painting this scene. As you can see, the sun was taking over south of that. Most of the cliffs were drenched with sunlight. So the best view was looking down into the canyon. And that was where this piece was developed. So let me show you the few steps that I recorded in this process. Starting on the 9x12 panel, I drew on my basic shapes and then entered into the greens. You've got my palette view in front of you there where I had mixed some colors and started laying in those back distant shadows, pushing them darker in this slide here to try to create some of the drama. Then of course I had a visitor critiquing my work, telling me I needed more blue, is what he was saying to me. And continuing on, trying to bring this piece up as quickly as possible as the light was changing, defining those front cliffs. And then you can see it finished there on site. And taking it back was where I added the larger green tree in the foreground. So this is the 9x12 oil sunrise patterns, and at the Celebration of Art. Thanks for watching.